It's Jerusalem with Black Enterprise inside the studio, and today we are really inside the studio for Netflix's Cloned Tyrone. We're going to be sitting down with the stars, Boyega and Teyonah Parris, and they're going to tell us everything we can expect from Netflix's new film.
What would you say is the underlying theme?
We have so many things, right?
I mean, it's a self-reflection movie. It's a movie that gives you a stereotype and flips it on its head. So it speaks about sometimes our generalized perspective on people that we may not know. It talks to blaxploitation movies, so there's a bit of comedy in there too. But the themes run deep. They just, it's a mash of all things. There's a world build from Joelle Taylor's interest in mind,
Right.
Yeah.
There is a ton of symbolism throughout the entire film. Would you say that was intentional, and if so, why?
The symbolism?
Yeah. Oh.
Very much
yeah.
intentional.
Oh,
It's a satire at its heart. So you take very real issues, you take very real people, and we start off with stereotypes of who these people are, and you break all of that down, and you get to who these people really are and what the issues in the system actually is. And so everything was for sure intentional, from the names of some of the products to the way Joelle was setting up certain shots, to the point where I was like, Joelle, you can know that. What I'm trying to do too, what are we trying to do as as people here? Like, what am I trying to do? He's like, but the way this is, and this is gonna mean that. I was like, okay, sir, that's great. Please keep that. But I just want to know what I need to say to John. So, it is very much Joelle being a first-time director. He just has such a strong point of view and a strong vision, which is certainly what I appreciated about working with him. Because I knew from the jump, when I had the initial conversations about what his ideas were for this, that he has something to say, and I want to be a part of that.
For both of you, what stood out about your characters when you were reading the script?
What's the what?
What stood out about your character?
For me, I loved how ambitious Yo-Yo is. I love that she doesn't take no for an answer. I love that she has hopes and dreams that upon initial looking at this woman and at this community, you wouldn't give her that. You wouldn't allow her the grace to have aspirations outside of the block she works on. And so I loved that I would get to humanize this woman and tell her story, and in such a very broad way, funny way, but also very hard-hitting,
Yep, definitely.
I love Fontaine's introverted side. I like the fact that he was the silent one. There's something about that that's quite, I don't know, it's sweet in terms of their dynamic. He has to almost step into parent, and he becomes a child when he gets a bit too triggered, and he goes after things and doesn't listen to the gang. I just like the ever-switching dynamic between them ones. Yeah. And his hair.
You had your hair.
And his hair.
Growing out myself, not bad.
Yeah, it looked good.
So there's a conspiracy theory aspect to the film, and that's always been a long-going conversation in the Black community. That's what makes me very excited for everyone to see this film. I can't wait to see the conversations that come from it.
Yeah.
But what do you think viewers will take from that conspiracy theory aspect?
I think they're gonna start diving deep into the little Easter eggs we leave in there, whether it's what they're doing with black bodies, they're gonna be still talking about the cloning process with celebrities, they're gonna be doing all of that. So I think those conversations are just gonna keep on going, but I do think at the same time that they will have a laugh too. They will also embrace the comedy and the Jamie Foxx of it all,
Yeah, that's what helped.
Yeah.
And just for our last question, because it looked really fun for all of you at different times, but what was your favorite scene to shoot together?
I would say and I don't mean this in the stereotypical way, I would say the scene that we shot with the fried chicken, because it was, and look,
I know,
but it was nice, because I used my intuition to order my own chicken on the day, and it was lovely watching Jamie Foxx and Teyonah Parris eat cold,
hard.
Now, if you notice in that scene, you got to look
chicken.
deeply. Their chicken looks like a block of ice, and my one was soft. Smoke coming out of it,
Crunchy.
fully freshly made, crunchy.
Now
So that was
that's some bug. I say, oh, John's so
Use your
open,
assistant.
John's so generous. John did not say, y'all, I'm going to get some fried chicken that's crispy.
I thought they were
They've
method.
been sitting here for a whole
I thought
day.
they were method.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I said, why do you need warm, freshly made, chicken pieces? They went for the frozen.
So that was fun because when Jamie and I realized that he left us out in the cold.
Jamie couldn't swallow it. It looked like chewing gum in his.
Oh my God.
Just the jokes and the way he was riffing on that cold chicken.
I can imagine.
Hilarious.
I could imagine.
that
Thank
was
you
fun.
so much. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited for everyone to see this film because it's going to get a conversation started, a much needed conversation. And thank you for your services.
Thank
Love,
you.
love, love.
Thank
All
you.
right.